lock it in. Yeah, it's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Lock it in. Yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. I am nephew. He is Zion. I am him. Y'all gotta give me a sec so I can get all this stuff back together. Still multitasking. How are you guys today? If you're tuning in on social media, shout out to y'all on there. If you're tuning in on social media, make sure you do like, share, and follow the show while you're at it. One sec. Gotta make sure everywhere is live. Messy Monday. All righty. Yeah, doubt. Folks just be leaving me to just do all of my stuff. But again, welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. Let me go and get the air. This is the JLS. Like I said, I am your host, nephew, coming in on the ones and twos. We got a lot of stuff to get into because there was a pretty busy news week. But as this goes, like I said earlier, man, make sure if you're tuning into the show, if you're watching in on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Spotify, X, all of those above, make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe while you're at it. Why is my stuff so low? See that I can't double check stuff if people are late. But yeah, man, make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe while you're at it. Goes a long way to keeping yourself locked into everything that we got going. Shout out to the folks on TikTok, shout out to the folks on Instagram and YouTube and the rest of the light. Now while we're at it, like I said, we got a lot of different things to get into. I have no idea where he wants to go with the show today. Not at all. Joe will be in later. Like always, until then, we gonna hold down the fort, and also get into the news topics that happened over the weekend. If you're a sports guru like me, you got no shortage of news on that end. We got a lot of political news, which is really I know we usually have political news. This weekend was wow. Anything politics. I know as far as with me when it goes to music, if you into music too, a few debuts that came out, a few folks that came back out with people, old folks, new folks, the like. It was a really nice little weekend if you was tuned into some music. But yeah, politics was wild this weekend. And that's crazy. Like I said, I'm a novice when it comes to politics because it's not something that I indulge in like that. I try to keep up to date, but you feel me? If it wasn't for the news, I probably wouldn't know. But with that being said, what happened this weekend cannot be ignored. So we'll get to a little bit of that. And then what else we got? Well, we'll get to it. We get to it. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and get stuff ready. Oh, that was not supposed to pull up yet. See there, I'm all discombobulated, man. This is not. I had a long weekend. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get this in. Where's my sounds? There we go.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
Alrighty. First things first. Got to get into the stuff for this weekend. So I guess I'll go ahead and start off with the football first with the news. Y'all know how we do it in here. Football fans, rise up. Because this weekend has been pretty interesting. It's been pretty interesting sports related. So let's go ahead and get the sports out the way. Where's my tunes at? There we go. Shout out to Jameis Winston for the resurgence that is him. Goodness, I did not expect for Jameis Winston to be the one to save the day for the Browns. If you don't know anything about football right now, it's been a revolving door. Everybody has taken a loss, especially in the pros, except for the Kansas City Chiefs, which is cool. But yeah, man, there was a pretty nice heartwarming underdog story that happened over the weekend. Shout out to the Browns beating up on the Baltimore Ravens in a very, very good, compelling game. But Jameis Winston, Alabama born. Shout out Bessemer. But yeah, man, Jameis Winston led his team back into what most folks would say maybe the division. I don't know about the conference. It's probably too far, but beating up on the people that was leading the division is very, very high honor. So shout out to Jameis Winston and what looked like vintage Jameis. Like that looked like Florida State days. That looked like the 2 years in with Tampa Bay. He looked really, really good. So shout outs for Jameis Winston. Other stories in NFL, Cowboys still suck. You got folks that like me, if your team is the middle of the pack, you got good days and you got bad days. Usually you don't know where it's going to go with that. So you got to wait until the end of the season before you really start judging. And then if you got a bad team like the Jets and the Cowboys, I mean, it is what it is. Look like your season done with. Now, with that being said, both of those teams definitely did lose last. Oh, my bad. They did lose yesterday, but we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that goes, man. It's still 9 games left, so you never know. Folks can probably turn it around. Now, in other news, because I got to give a shout out to this dude, but before we can do that. Shout out Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade finally gets a statue in Wade County. That's crazy. This is, I mean, more than overdue, if I should say so myself. And definitely deserving. You know anything about D Wade? He brought Miami its first championship in years when he was in that 2004 run. One of those two. Can't put my finger on it. Where he went legendary in the finals. Reason why most folks say next to Kobe is him for Baby Jordan. Like it's crazy. And all that he done in Miami and put that city on the map for that organization, for him to get honored in this way, like I said, bro, it's much overdue. That's Wade County. Now a lot of folks are having fun with what looks like not Dwayne Wade for the statue. Now, a few folks has painted. They could have did a little bit better with the statue, and then was a nice translation. so much to where he had to go through the process of showing everybody his statue, and how it was made, which I honestly I think is unnecessary. But hey, shout out to getting the statue though. Shout out to getting the statue, and shout out to Dwayne Wade for that. Like I said, pass due, man. Now while we're already on shout outs, got a shout out to a few creators in the ecosphere that's doing it big. They made it to Forbes list top creators list in 2024. Folks leading that charge, Kobe Lame. That's the Nigerian guy. If you don't know, that's the guy that does the so if you know anything about him, he is hilarious with his stuff. I know he got a whole bunch of folks, but Drewski, Castanet, Marcus Browning, like these are folks around my age that made it to the Forbes list. How much they generate with the stuff. Jordan the Stallion, shout out to him. My auntie and my mom love this dude. Like folks in the creative sphere that's doing it big. So I want out of competition in the ops. I gotta go ahead and give is what it's due, man. Y'all doing it big. So shout out to them and a bunch of black creators while we at it. Next up. I don't want to do that one just yet. Alrighty. Now next up. Shout out to being single again. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. Apparently, Sherelle Rosso or Rudo or who? Excuse me, I do not know your name. But apparently, she says that Chad Johnson is no longer. She and her is no longer. Her and him are no longer together, and she also said that he's on the market. He a free man. Now I had no idea about this because apparently from Ocho Cinco, everything cool with him. Like it was no problem nowhere. So it's kind of funny that I see that. But I mean, I'm sure they'll dig into it. The media anyway. I'm sure they will dig into it. I have no idea. I hope everything is cool. Now I know he only speaks very highly about his wife. But hey, we'll see more to come from that. Next up in the news. Might as well go ahead and get into the politics, man. Now, first things first, before we get into politics, let's go ahead easy and then. I really don't want to do this, but I have to. Loomis, I guess the artist by the name of Loomis. She goes and issues an apology after her recent national anthem performance went viral for her messing up halfway or like towards the end for the notes. Now, if you saw the national anthem, because I think she did it on a political type voter thing with a third party. Apparently towards the end she said some very unnecessary remarks, or she kind of like blew up halfway through. Now I did see the clip. I cannot play the clip, but apparently what happened towards the end when she was hitting one of her notes, she kind of choked up, and at that point she couldn't let it go past. Now she is issuing her apology. She verbalized it. She sent the video out, and she also made a post. Now as far as what she said on the post, she said, "Hi everyone, I want to take a moment to apologize to the amazing team at Free and Equal Elections, their incredible production crew, and all of you who were watching. I was a little late there, and I didn't have a clear cue, which left me flustered. And when I went live, I know it wasn't my best, but I tried. But I'm truly sorry if I didn't hit the mark. I take full responsibility on my part and ask that you don't use this incident to reflect on the artist I am and trying to be. I am so grateful for the opportunity and all of the love and the support I've received. I'm taking this as a lesson learned and I can't wait to come back even stronger. Now shout out to her. Man, at least she took accountability on it. At least she took accountability on that. I have no idea who this artist is. I only knew her to blow up from that national anthem thing. So I guess we'll see where this goes. As far as with that, I mean, all I can do is say good job for taking accountability. Most of us would have knocked that under the rug. So shout out to Loomis. Next up on the docket. Where I'm at. Since we already into the politics and stuff like that. The Breakfast Club's very own Charlemagne. I know he went after the comedian guy that was on for Donald Trump's New York rally. Apparently folks are calling that despicable, which I'm not gonna lie, I saw the clips from that and it was absolutely terrible. But instead of going in on one side, might as well let him go ahead and speak for himself.
Monday, October 28th, goes the comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, Trump senior advisor Stephen Miller, held a whole Trump campaign. Okay, now if you haven't heard, Donald Trump held a rally at Madison Square Garden yesterday. Now, a lot of people were likening this rally to a pro-Nazi event that happened at the Garden in 1939. People would only make those comparisons based on the rhetoric of Donald Trump because there's been other political events at MSG. JFK had a birthday party there. That's when Marilyn Monroe serenaded him. The DNC and the RNC have had conventions there. It's been political events there before, but none of those got compared to pro-Nazi events because the headliner of the events didn't speak like Nazis. Tony Hinchcliffe, according to People magazine, was the first speaker of nearly 30 openers, and he let the chopper fly. He hit Latinos, Jewish people, and Black people. He was just the opener. Okay, let's listen to what he said about Jewish people in the conflict in the Middle East. We got that right?
When it comes to Israel and Palestine, we're all thinking the same thing. Settle your
Stop here today for Monday
stuff already. That's out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. You know the Palestinians are going to throw rock every time. You also know the Jews have a hard time throwing that paper. You know what I'm saying?
Cut that shit, bro. You know, the reason why I'm gonna say this, man, because I'm not even gonna give airplay to that BS that they doing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see what he said, go look it up. I don't even want to do that on the show because I found it distasteful. I found it despicable. And then the Trump campaign tried to come back out and say at the end of the day that their views is not this. Really? It was okay for you. Nobody pulled him off a stage while he was saying this stuff. Nobody went against what he was saying. But all of a sudden, when you seen the backlash that was coming behind it, right? You know the people that may be voting for you, it went a little too deep. Now,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now they want to come back out and put a message out on the Trump campaign. No, you can't back up off of that, bro. You can't back up off of that. That was on your platform on what y'all hired, and y'all allowed that. Don't try to back it up now. If you was really against it and you didn't know what he was going to say, you would have snatched his ass off the stage when he said the first little couple of bad things about people. But you was okay with that. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to play in between the fence. And I ain't talking to now another ethnicity right now. I'm talking to the black folks. Any black person that's voted for Trump right now for what was allowed to be said on that, and y'all just calling that just words, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Because when I heard what old boy had to say, bro, about us, not just other ethnic, but what he had to say about us, and then went and cut below the belt, and what he said was one step below of using the N-word. It's just certain things you don't say, and he went out there and he said that, right? Go look at the clips, y'all. And I'm saying for any black person that want to defend why they voted for Trump and you voted for this guy, and then he allowed somebody on his platform on a closeout session to say that, that's all I'm gonna say to that report right there. I'm not gonna say anything else. That's on you. It's your vote. You do what the hell you want to go do. But that right there, bro, we not even gonna get a place that shit on this show. Nah. Go look it up if you want to hear the despicable shit that he said. And I'm saying it. That dude right there's a piece of shit. I applaud Charlamagne for giving him the dunk of the day. I just don't want to hear it no more.
I mean, he wasn't the worst to me. The other folks that was talking got worse than him.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it. Because he going from the premise of, because I know the dude. He is he's one of those comedians that go after everybody. But one, there's a time and a place, like how Charlamagne said when he was giving him the donkey on the day.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time and a place for the offensive comic. I don't think it's in place of politics.
It's not,
because everything is sensitive in that.
Hold on. His ass is not even invited to the barbecue at all. We don't know him.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so,
he's not the only one to do that type of humor.
No, but him doing that on that stage, as you say, in politics, right?
Yeah, politics is not the time to crack out your best racist
you
jokes.
chose a side at that point because you got paid to do that, right? Because they paid you to go out there and they knew what kind of comedian you was, and you did what you do what you normally do.
Yeah.
And you hit below the belt. Again, you chose a side, bro. You wasn't invited to the picnic, and I'll be down right now if you ever get invited to any picnic at this point for what you said and the stage that you said.
But I know, hey, shoot, it's Tony. He know he ain't invited to shit.
But I'm just saying, bro.
he know that.
But bro, just in this day of politics where we are right now, I'm not gonna even lie, and I usually don't get pissed off about no shit like that. But I was pissed when I saw that. That's all that stuff Trump said. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But when he got on stage and we allowed that, and people allowed that, and I seen black people sitting in the audience, and he pointing you out, and he's saying shit like that to you, bro.
That's the
bruh.
point. I think that's the point where,
bro, every black person in there, and I'm talking about just black folks. If your ass was at that Trump rally and you sat there through that crowd, man, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in the hell I'm gonna sit there and, yeah.
I can't say I'm too surprised. I mean, they've been pushing the envelope this whole election run.
Pushing the envelope, bro. I got it. Him doing what he does, I got it. But that right there, right?
Ain't that different?
It's not different, but he crossed the line, right? That shouldn't have been crossed. Right? Donald Trump said some wild stuff. But he never said the fruit. He never said the N-word.
Mm.
This dude went, like I said, one step below the N-word, right? And that is something, bro. When somebody referenced that right there, you might as well say blackface. You might as well came out there in blackface at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, Donald Trump went on the ignorant level, and he is what he is. But that dude right there, and like I said, when he pointed out to the black folks in the audience, and he started talking about you, and you sat there and took that shit.
He found and this what was even more crazy about, because they pointed it out on the Breakfast Club, but when he was saying that crap about Puerto Rico, and stuff like that, like it was a floating pile of garbage, but that's U.S. soil.
Yeah,
like it's crazy remarks of how far y'all willing to go.
And this
like I said, it was other stuff where they was going after Kamala.
Yeah,
that really irked me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and put this down. Let me go ahead and put this down, bro. Because they had to know.
I couldn't watch it, man, because now, like I said, this is not about who is the best person to be the president. When I listen to that bullshit, bro, it's if I can put you down and tap into your fear and your hatred, right? You should vote for me. That's what I heard. I don't care what nobody got to say about this, and I usually don't speak hard on politics, man. But what I heard that night, that was some bullshit. And that should never, ever, after this election, we should never, as a country, ever allow a candidate to be able to do that bullshit that we heard, or have people on the stage that's representing the United States of America ever again. After this shit is over, bro, we don't do this no more, man. As an American people, we gotta pick better candidates. We have to. I don't care what damn party you from. I don't give a hell what y'all doing. I don't care who you vote for. But I don't want to see another damn candidate like that, like the shit that we got up there right now. That shit we got up there right now, that stuff, bro, that was just so.
All right.
Nephew,
Hold on.
nephew. When I say I was pissed, but beyond pissed over the weekend when I heard that crap, bro.
I know this is gonna probably bring out a tangent in you, but I gotta say it because I see that you upset about it, and
you know I usually don't say nothing about politics, right?
Yeah,
but bro, that strike that they did and that clip, and I heard this dude, man, I hear people cheering about this shit,
yeah,
and you got black folks sitting in the audience, bro, and they. Like I said, every black person, I don't give a damn.
Black folks on the team,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Every black person should have got the hell up and walked up out of there, bro. Money, let me say this to black folks. Money ain't worth that shit, bro. A position in the White House ain't worth your dignity. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. That shit, it is not worth it. I don't care what power, what position you promise. There is other ways to get to the top. Being denigrated in front of the country, you represented me. That's what I'm pissed off about. You represented me as a black person sitting there taking that shit, right? And I got a huge problem with any black person that's on this team, that's still on this damn team, that's setting out orders and listen to that vile crap that came out their mouth. And I'm just talking about what they said about the black folks. I'm gonna let everybody else talk about their own ethnicity because I'm not them, but I am a black man, and that shit pissed me the hell off. I ain't like that, bro. I'm just being honest. Boy.
I mean, are you surprised?
I'm not surprised, bro.
Not surprised in that vein. Well, let me put it like this.
Mhm.
Because you said they represent you. I agree. America is known to be like this.
It is.
It's free for some people.
But bro, it's
And
certain things you don't let people get. I don't care. I'm a conservative, right? But as long as I've been a conservative in the United States of America, bro, it's a couple of things that would never happen, right? I am not being a fanny boy for anybody because of your views, right? I'm not. When I was at WYDE 101.1, when I didn't like something, bro, I stood up. I walked out. I was never a part of it. You see what I'm saying? I never, even because I'm a conservative, that don't mean I'm gonna let you go out there and use me as a toy, right, in front of people to say what you need me to say. And then when it come time for you to put me in office, or when it come time for you to defend me, you're not gonna defend me. You're gonna leave my ass hanging. Because I promise you, all the black folks that's sitting there supporting this shit, I promise you, at the end of the day, when it's you against them and you voted for them and they need to save you or help you, guess who the hell they gonna help out? It ain't gonna be your black ass, and I'm gonna say that all day long. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
You're there so they can get their stuff.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Y'all can get mad at me, and like I said, I don't go deep on politics on the show, and y'all know I don't. But that kind of shit, that kind of disrespect, and you sit there and you tolerate it because you like this party, man, something got to be wrong with you mentally in the head. Because I'll be damned. You can be my mama, you can be my dad, you can be my uncle, you can be my cousin. You're not gonna freaking disrespect me to that to that point, and I'm gonna sit there and take it because I don't like the other person so much. There is no, and I'm not telling you to vote for the other person. I'm just saying, don't let somebody, because you don't have nobody else, disrespect you. You see what I'm saying? As a human being, as an ethnicity, and you be okay with that shit, and you don't say nothing. If you don't stand up for something, you'll take anything. And anybody that's black, like I said, I'm not any other ethnicity. He said some bullshit about that, but I can't defend it because I'm not them. But I am talking about what I heard. And that was some bullshit. That was some vile, vitriolic bullshit. And any black person that sat there in that damn audience and took that, especially the one he was talking to, bro, because I'm gonna tell you, it took everything and God green up to keep me off that stage, bro.
Word.
But they would have to arrest me. There's no way in the hell I'm gonna let this man, I'm sitting there supporting this guy, and you're gonna sit there and talk shit about me in front of my face, and I'm gonna say yay and kind of laugh it off. What the hell? What like Django?
I mean, shoot.
No, we're not doing that, bro.
You go to a Trump rally. I'm
bro,
already
a Trump
looking at
rally,
you
I understand.
I'm sorry. I'm already looking at you.
No, but what I'm saying is, Trump saying what he said, right, about her
ain't too far different.
It ain't too far, bro. But he said it about his candidate. He said it about her, and he said some pretty bullshit, some fucked up shit. Don't get me wrong, he has. But when this man point you out and talk about you to your face, and everybody around you laughing and he here, and you gonna sit there and smile and you stay, and everybody else in that room stayed.
I mean, he brought a black girl on stage that liked him.
That's what
off
I'm
the
saying.
pictures.
That's
I-
and
it's-
that's,
it-
and that's what I'm
it-
saying.
that's where
That's what I'm saying, bro. At some point, you got to realize what the hell we came from and how we got to where we are in the United States of America as black people. You can't let nobody run over you with a piece of power, a social media post. You know, none of this shit that y'all try, whatever the hell y'all vote for this guy for, right? It's your vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for. All I'm saying is, don't let nobody disrespect you to get your vote. That's all I'm saying. A picture, money, and a position in the White House is not worth your dignity when these 4 years are over with. Ask anybody that messed with this guy 4 years ago when he was in office. Ask the white folks. You see what he did to the white people. You see what he did to Michael Cohen. What you think he's gonna do to your black ass? Real talk. You see what he did to Mayor Giuliani? What the hell you think he's gonna do to your black ass once you get in office? And if he get in office and he get what he want, what you think he's gonna do to you? And you can't come back to us. I'm gonna remember who the hell you are. I'm not gonna listen to you. You better not run for office or nothing else. That side because he ain't gonna help you. He ain't help none of the people that even look like him. What make black people think that he gonna help you? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not telling who you vote for. If you want to vote for him, that's fine.
I mean, he
but
went
don't
out
be
to the Central Park
disrespected.
Five.
Don't sit there and be disrespected by somebody just so you can be on their side. That's bullshit.
Now, shoot, it ain't too much else to say on that. I agree. My only thing.
Why
is
wouldn't you say
they-
vote for that person? You know where that was coming from. Well, because here's the thing: I'm an American. People gonna vote for who they want to vote for, right? So it ain't my. I can't tell a grown person who to vote for. I would never tell you who to vote for, right? But I will point out some bullshit at the end of the day for me, right? But I would never use my platform, even when I was on radio and I was on conservative radio. I never told anybody who to vote for. It is your vote. You're grown. I always tell people on the show, do your homework. The only reason why I'm going on the diatribe or soliloquy today is only one reason. I didn't like what that dude said when he pointed out the black person and the way he said it and the things he said. He hit way below the belt and he wasn't called out and nobody said anything in that rally. That pissed me the hell off. Because like I said, if he would have said that to me, I'd be in jail right now. I've been in jail because ain't no way in the hell I would sit there, bro, and let that dude and I'm he and ha.
I ain't finna read this up, but somebody said that VP Harris' speech regarding the church isn't any better.
Again,
It's
DP
a
Harris,
black- it's a
listen,
black dude, that's crazy.
Listen, y'all trying to go tit for tat. Okay. Did I say Donald Trump? Did I say anything about Donald Trump? I did not. I didn't say a damn thing about Donald Trump. I said who he had on the stage. Donald Trump has said some vile stuff on this show. Have you heard me say anything about what Donald Trump has been saying? He have did blows. He said hit below the belt. I said at the beginning of this race, when he first started, I said America's not going to tolerate him talking about women the way he may talk about them. And he started talking about it. I said, see, and people started jumping ship. That's what he's been. He's hit below the belt. She's hit below the belt. I'm talking about the disrespect if you bringing somebody to your party to disrespect and say things that you don't want to say. And then you get up there and say it. And then you got the audacity, unmitigated gall to say that shit to my face. I'm not going to tolerate that, bro. That's just me as a grown ass man, right? I'm black first. Damn this politics.
But
You're not going to disrespect me and what the hell black people have been through.
But
and
Joe,
go ahead.
it's like how you said beforehand when it comes to clickbait and turning into a clickbait contenter versus
Yeah.
somebody with substance.
I
He's
get
been-
it.
He's been pushing that envelope and it's been going further and further. Like one of the ladies I'm going to mention in this one with Amber Rose, or if you want to bring up the time he did bring up the Chick-fil-A girl,
Yeah,
or when
yeah,
he
yeah.
was in the barbershop,
Yeah.
or when he was doing this,
Yeah.
or when he was in McDonald's least recently, or now when he's bringing on somebody like him,
Exactly.
a controversial comedian, even in the comedy sphere.
Right.
So when I'm watching it, I'm like, it's on brand for him because he's been
No, it's on brand. No,
he,
this
he's
is
been
all on him.
catering to
Yeah.
a specific group
Yeah.
that we all know about
I agree.
that have these views that ain't so just small as we think.
No,
So
I
I
agree.
I get the outrage, but just like I just saw this black dude right now mention this, it's still gonna be folks that bandwagon him, and yeah, they heard what this dude said while he pointed out black folks, and they said still Trump 2024. Like I lost faith on us a long time ago
Mhm.
because of how we're viewed. And I get your view on it because you not only fought for this country, you got family and friends that died for it.
Yeah.
blood, sweat, and tears. went
Hell,
into it.
I
You put your blood, sweat, and
I
tears
put my
into it.
blood, sweat, and tears out here for
And-
this bullshit, bro.
And with that being said, so I get where you're coming from because you're
hold
gonna see the
Justin,
potential.
let
with
me
it.
address this. I am speaking for myself. But I am also speaking as a black man. So if you don't like what I'm saying, if it's a woman or a man, that's fine. That's on you. But I'm still, because you said watch the whole clip. You can clip that up or you can make it long. Whatever part you want to listen to that clip that what old boy said is bullshit. And I'm saying that to you. Who is this? User 635. No matter how you clip that up, it's bullshit, right? If that's who you want to vote for, fine. If that's the guy you want to be for, I'm not knocking you. But what I'm saying is, I said what I said, and I stand on it. If you was a black person and you sat in that audience and let that man say that shit about you and you didn't walk out, you don't stand for anything.
Yeah, like I said, Brand, you got a different level of love for the country, which you should. For at least the last 10 years.
Yeah. Again, grown folks gonna do what they do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If you black and you vote for Trump, I'm not telling you if you black you better not vote for Trump. You should. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's a point that you don't let nobody disrespect you as a black man or a black woman in this country in front of your face.
What's disrespect?
Huh?
What's disrespect
For me, that.
for you?
Yes. And like I said, I couldn't have said in the audience for some of the stuff that other people have said on his platform. I couldn't have. But like I said, what really got me was when he pointed out this dude. And then he went after and said what he said after that. And you still sat there. And other people still were like he and haha because it's a joke. That ain't a joke to me. It's not a joke.
Dude probably saw it just like a joke. Like that dude probably saw it and was like, yeah, this is what I already feel. And I'm me.
And I'm with you. And that's his right. It's his right to stand up. And if he wanted to challenge me and say, I would sit here and listen to him because that is his right. But as a man and on what I feel, I'm what I feel about that too. At the end of the day, I'm not knocking a grown man for doing what he's doing, bro. I'm not. You're a grown black man and that's what you want and you like that and you believe in that and you believe in that, bro, and that's cool with you. Go do you at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to speak on what I saw and what I felt. Now, whatever the hell you want to do, if you think these folks going to look out for you and be better for you, man, go vote for them.
Now,
go vote for them.
On that note, with the voting, because I know they already saw it on this end, but I'll let you know. Apparently, multiple ballots and ballot boxes around the states. The states have been set on fire.
Now, I couldn't find out was that Democratic or Republican ballot boxes.
I see the blue sticker on it, but it's red, white, and blue all
so
over.
Again, here we go.
Now I see another one all white, so I have no idea which one it is because they showed like 2 or 3 different versions of the ballot boxes.
Right.
One is all red with blue stickers, another one is all white with blue,
see, and this is what I'm saying, but this is what
and white.
When you tap into the bad side of a person in politics, but this is what happens because people get very passionate about this, and people are going to do anything to make sure their candidate win, depending on how out there they may be.
This is where I go on that,
mm-hmm.
And we probably just finna trade off just how upset we get, because while I was bothered by what I saw on that stage, I'm bothered by this more. I'm bothered by this more because regardless on whatever party you really F with, like you said, it's your prerogative.
Right.
To burn the votes, especially in this day and time, is the most, I feel it's the most heinous part of this whole election series, because there are people that didn't pass and sent their vote in the betterment for the future,
and it's not going to count.
It's not going to count.
Yep.
It's folks that sick, can't make it, have to send a vote in, or it's not going to count.
But think about this.
it's people that go, and that's the other part. You know how I am about history. My mama is very much into it, so she brought me up on it, dude. And that go back to your black point. You do your due diligence on who you vote for. Make sure you do vote, because of how hard it was for you yourself to be able to burn knees. I wish I would have saw you in traffic, bro.
Yeah,
I wish I would have saw you in traffic, because regardless, like how you said, you get emotional or passionate about it. Cool. That ain't no different from sports to me. But at the same time, even if we go on emotionally in sports, you know, you do something, especially in the wrong sports crowd. Oh, you got to take that.
Yeah.
No diddy. But you're gonna have to take the repercussions that come behind that. I wish somebody would have. I wish I would have saw you.
And here's
in
the thing I
traffic,
want people
bro.
to understand: we're not provoking or promoting violence. That is not what we're talking about. We're just talking about a sense of respect, a sense of common decency, a sense of common sense.
Because I would like to think the sportsmanship in politics too, right?
Yeah.
Like, even though we're not showing it,
Yeah.
I would like to think that it's there. Like, it's folks like you a conservative.
I am.
I don't really identify as either, but I know I'm not going to be in a room with a conservative and a Democrat and just start provoking y'all on shit I know y'all don't like.
Right.
Or to go and say that stuff don't count just because I don't identify. Especially when you're in a room with folks that view politics as a way to help for the people after you. Like, I get where it's coming from, which is why I don't go as hard as I used to. But to do that,
exactly,
like I said, I don't care what you vote for. You can be voting green. To go and to burn for votes when you don't really, I don't think you really identify or really see just how valuable that was, that you did it like that. That's it for me. That's spitting on our democracy.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's spitting on our democracy or whatever it is that you think is patriotic, which is why I'm like, I ain't got no more faith in this. Like, why should I? Everybody else look at you like you a joke or that you're lesser than because it's viewed that you do lesser than shit. So it's like, how am I to treat other folks when you don't even treat yourself like that?
But this is what I got to tell people. I agree with you 100% on what you're saying, but let me piggyback on that. When people say, I'm not voting, right? What else do we have? What else do we have? I'm saying when we talk about,
go back to folks, you not voting is why we in this predicament.
But you know what I'm saying? Because people say, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this. And I tell people, right, it's like you and another person on the aisle and you ain't gonna fuck with them because you don't want to.
Yeah.
What else you got? So the system is what it is. In this country, as I said, we got to pick better candidates. I think right now we don't have the two candidates we have are not two great candidates, in my humble opinion. Like I said, I'm not a fan of neither one of them.
But that's off of your laziness. You not saying that you want to vote. Is why we have the choices that are allotted, because the people that do care picked it. So it's like, oh, so it's so many folks that do care but don't say shit. But when the folks that do care for an agenda get in and say stuff, now you mad at it. You did it.
Yeah.
You contributed to the problem. If you didn't like VP Harris, she would have never been a vice president. If you didn't like Joe Biden, he wouldn't have told you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Like, if you don't like Trump, he wouldn't have got this far with a crowd that we already know who he caters to. So, like, you're not saying that you don't want to vote. Oh, it's no better. It's no good good choices or whatever it is. If it's not on your agenda, you contributed to the problem.
And let me break it down even a tad bit more. How do we get these people, right? It comes from Congress, right? The people that run for the president of the United States usually come from Congress. Now, Trump came from outside, right, and took over the Republican Party. But usually you get the people, you vote for the people to become, they run for president. They usually did a stint in Congress, right? And then they want to run for president. Very few people would be able to come in from the outside and take over and become the president of the United States. This is an anomaly. Now, what people got to realize in 2024 is there is a systematic change that's going to happen, right? Whoever wins.
Because I have no idea where this finna freaking go. Like if you want Harris and she goes in,
it's going to be a fight.
You think this rambunctious side is going to stop? Like, they ain't finna pull another January, whatever day that was.
I'm gonna pray that we don't see that, but I don't know how. If this is not done by a landslide and it's close, we're going to have a contested election. Let me say that, because again, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just saying at the end of the day, this is a election that got a lot of future things for this country. It could be the first woman. It could be the first black woman become president of the United States, or it can be former President Donald Trump that will come in and because what he didn't get done the first time, and
He
y'all
gonna make
listen-
sure he do now,
and-
and he got the cabinet to probably do it.
and the things that he said that he want to do. I don't know if people are listening, right? But if he's able to do the things he said he's going to do, and everybody that vote for him, I want to see, right? If he gets in and he becomes the president of the United States, he'll be my president too. Are you guys going to be saying the exact same thing once he becomes president and you see what he's doing? We can only say that if he wins, right? At the end of the day, we'll see what that looks like, because I've heard some of the things he said, and like I said, it is what it is what it is. And I heard some of the things she said, and when she comes in, I want to see what that gonna look like. It's gonna be entirely different, because she got a name to make for himself, and Trump got people he need to pay back.
Yeah,
And I don't think his presidency this time is going to be about trying to make America great again, in my humble opinion. I think it'll be more about, if what y'all did to me and y'all got all these cases against me, right? That I'm finna fix all of y'all right now because I'm the president of the United States. The great thing about this country is he can't make a lot of moves without Congress. That's the great thing. That is the one thing the forefathers put into our democracy right there. Is some things he's just not going to be able to do without Congress. And Congress is going to, this is where y'all ass better vote at, right? Damn the presidency. Y'all better make sure that Congress is going to be some good people that's going to hold whichever one of those people become the president in check. That's what y'all better do. Damn voting for Trump and Harris. I'm not saying, don't, but I'm just saying that's a small part of the issue. They can't get anything passed without Congress. You need to make sure you do your homework on the people in your local municipalities that you send into Washington to vote on these bills that they're going to be trying to get through. That's going to be the main thing. So if you don't vote for a president, or if you vote for whoever, you better make sure you know who you're voting for. They're going to be voting for your rights. For whatever your rights, whatever you believe, your country, whatever the hell you as an American citizen want done, make sure you send the right people to Washington, D.C., because the president can't go in and just with open arms to just do anything. He can write an executive order for some things, but he can't do a lot without Congress. And Congress is what's going to hold us in check. So you guys better make sure, and I'm just telling everybody, make sure you understand. Don't just go down that damn list and vote for the same senators, vote for the same people in Congress. Don't do that shit. This is going to be a very important election for whoever ideology wins. This is going to be an important election to hold her in check and hold him in check, because both of them got some wild ideas on both sides that I disagree with. And I think it's going to take Congress to hold this intact for us till we figure out where we're going as a country, as an economy, as we go into this AI stage and all this other stuff. We got to have a Congress that's going to hold us intact till we get through all of this. And going through just one ideology, I think it's going to be tough.
Alrighty. On that note, I know everybody looking at the other side too, so I mentioned them. VP Harris, a Houston rally. Apparently, it went off really good. She brought out Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. She also had Michelle back out there to do another speech. Like you said, this is the last stint.
Yeah.
I know I tell y'all, hey, wait till November. I promise you, November is this week. So
Yeah.
y'all kiss my whatever with it. I told you be prepared, because like you said, this is going to be time where your vote counts.
Yes.
It will impact the future, at
Yes.
least for the next vote, and the trajectory on where we're going as a nation. So take it seriously. Use your rights, and to each their own.
Yeah.
Now that is all for the for the news for today.
I ordered red color today, didn't I?
Yeah, I know, right? All
We
red
got
over there.
Come in red hot.
Yeah, red hot.
Man.
What's the name of it? Elephant, or is that the Democratic?
No, this is actually conservative. This is actually the Republican Party.
No, I'm
If-
saying the
Oh, they got the
symbol.
elephant. They got the elephant for the. I think the elephant's for the Democrats.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are y'all's? The shield or
I
the
forgot,
eagle?
I forgot.
I'm trying to go about like football terms.
Nah, I forgot.
What's the logo? What's the
Yeah,
mascot?
but make sure y'all get out there and vote and do your homework, man. And don't let nobody disrespect you just to get your vote.
Yeah, bro.
Or don't let nobody disrespect you and you think it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Vote for who you want to vote for, but don't let nobody disrespect you, bro. I'm huge on respect, bro. Very big on respect.
Alrighty. Now Did you want to get into that topic? That you
Yeah, that
used?
clip. Yeah.
The clip.
All right, so y'all welcome into the Joe Locker Show. For all of my political heads, I don't apologize for what I said. I said what I said, but that's it on politics. Again, I'm always telling you to vote for who you want to vote for. Okay, you're a grown ass man, you're a grown ass woman. Just do your homework, right? That's all I would tell anybody. I'm gonna vote for who I vote for. You vote for who you want to vote for. All right, guys, we finna lock in and get the Joe Locker Show started on a messy Monday. I found this clip on Spotlight for you. I think it is the people are called.
Yes. But I can pull it up.
Yeah. But this clip here, I want you guys, this is a messy Monday. I want you guys to listen to this clip and tell me what you're thinking. Also, we want to say that this portion of the show is brought to you by Tamise Creations. We are burning what's it called? Sea breeze in here. It smells good in the studio. So thank you for the smells. Tamise says she's gonna get her schedule together and come on to the show. So we appreciate you, baby, for that.
Oh, I gotta get this out.
What's that?
Wait, where my stuff go out? My cousin turns legal age, so he's 21 now, and my next one's gonna be tomorrow. So happy birthday.
All right, shout out to the legal cousin now. Go.
He might be part of the team. So
okay, congratulations, welcome possibly to the team. We'll see what you're doing. Right. So hey, happy birthday, cousin.
Happy birthday, Daniel. Happy birthday, Daniel.
Happy birthday, fam. Happy birthday, man.
Alrighty.
What's up, D?
Ready when you are.
All right, y'all get ready to listen to this clip. Listen closely, and then y'all let me know what you guys think. Nephew and I are going to get into it. You know him and I, he and I, him and I, him and I.
I am him.
You are him and I am he.
Yeah.
We're going to be messy as hell today. Let's get it in, y'all.
This one says, Dear Stan, my 7-year-old son and his mom, my ex-wife, have been evicted, and instinctively I offered for them to come. You know what? I heard a situation like this on the internet this week. Okay, let me start over.
Go back.
My 7-year-old son and his mom, my ex-wife, have been evicted, and instinctively I offered for them to come stay at my house until they figure something out for shelter. I never even thought to even ask my wife for permission to offer our home to my son and his mom. It's my damn child. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I don't give a damn about my ex-wife at all on any level romantically, but she is the mother of my son, and whatever occurred in her personal life to cause them to be evicted is something she will eventually need to figure out. But for now, there's no reason that I'm living in a 6-bedroom house and not offer for them to stay with us. My wife went off on me. I do understand now that I should have at least warned my wife before bringing them to our home with their belongings. But again, I didn't think I needed to ask her something like this.
Wait a minute, y'all.
It has caused serious issues between me and her. I'm starting to look at her differently. My heart would never allow her child or her ex-husband to be in a shelter or on the streets while we live nicely in a big ass house like this. Her ex-husband is cool with me, and if the situations were reversed, I would absolutely let them temporarily stay with us. I'm not threatened by no other man, not an ex or nobody. If my wife still has feelings for an ex, then we got bigger issues than who is going to stay in our house. This whole thing about there being only one queen in the house sounds silly to me. We are a blended family, and I recently told her that if my heart is too big, then maybe I'm not the one. She left to go stay with her sister for 2 weeks, and I let her. She's back now, and I do want things to work with us. I am helping my ex find a place to live so that she and our son can be comfortable again. To me, that's what God would want me to do. I would do the same for anyone in my wife's family, even if it involved her ex-husband.
Okay. Wow. So
okay, so stop right there.
That's a lot to unpack. But what I would
stop right there because I want to go back to what they're gonna say.
If you hold on, turn this down a little bit. If you tune in on social media, give us a second. the what's the name died on me. So you guys are still able to listen to us though. It'll be put up soon. I gotta back up. We will go for it.
Okay. So I think that's what locking in. Basically, if you guys just listen to the clip, a man is married to his wife. His ex-wife, that he has a baby that had a baby with, was getting evicted, and he made a decision to move his ex-wife and his son into that 6-bedroom house, and he didn't consult his wife when he did it, because he said he felt that he didn't need to consult his wife because his child was gonna be out in the cold, and that was just the right thing to do.
Yeah.
He did state later on, he's like, I realized that, that I probably did make a mistake, but I'm still gonna move her in the house. Your thoughts on that, nephew?
Something a lot of guys have a problem with. That's lazy communication.
Yeah.
That's I get where he coming from, because if that's my son, he's still gonna be in the house.
Yeah.
But I can get full-heartedly why another woman would feel challenged if another woman coming into the house, though.
And let me ask this question while you answering this for everybody's out there. Even if, because I know most people gonna say he should have asked his wife, but even if he had that conversation with you and he talked to you about it, would you allow his ex-wife to move into y'all house with her son? Put that out there, ladies. Go ahead.
Shoot, with that right there, I like to think she probably wouldn't, but she wouldn't have a choice. As crazy as that sound, like I think she wouldn't like it, but she wouldn't really too much have a choice if he's still gonna try to look after his son.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sure my folks don't want me to be out on the street if they can help it. And if they got the place to do it, like he said, you got a 6-bedroom house. Hey, to a point, if you got 6 of them, I promise you, y'all away from each other enough to where there's at least some separateness, or you're gonna at least feel like you got your own room too. You know what I mean? But that may have been but I ain't never been married before. I don't shoot. I want to say, oh man, no, that's the queen in the house, yada yada yada. I have no idea what that's like.
So let's put it vice versa then. If you were married and your wife, husband, was getting evicted and he had her son or daughter, would you allow them to stay in y'all house?
I would. I wouldn't like it, but I would, because past me either feeling challenged or not liking the fact her ex though. First off, I have to rationalize like 2 things. One, what's my relationship with him?
Yep.
And 2, what's better for the kid? Like if her daughter or her son needs a place to stay, regardless on if he finna be ass out, you don't want the son or the daughter ass out. Right. And then clearly the son or the daughter is closer to him,
and they're gonna see how you treat their mom and daddy.
Exactly. So like, I don't want to come off like, no, that dude, yeah, no, that's too much. That's
a situation.
That's making a situation when you don't have to, when you're supposed to be solving.
Yeah.
So me going through to make it a bigger problem when we're trying to solve a problem ain't finna make the problem first feel any better about having it, and 2, it's not finna make it go away. Okay. So I'll probably be cool with it. I had to get over it.
Okay, so a lot of people saying, they'll get an apartment, they're gonna get the extended stay, but what if you ain't got that paper like that?
You don't.
I'm just saying that I get it if you situated and you can do that for them, but if you're not situated like that and you got a house with, they got 6 bedrooms.
This is what I see with them. Imagine that you didn't have the money.
Yeah, because think about it.
Y'all say this guy like it's so easy.
9 times out of 10, just say you got a 4-bedroom house, because most people ain't got a 6-bedroom. Most people got a 3 or 4-bedroom house. So you got a 4-bedroom house, right? Yeah. And it's just you and your husband, right? Are you allowing to come stay in that house? You see what I'm saying? And you don't have the money right now to get them on to do what need to be done for the next couple of months till they get on their feet, right? What are you doing?
Somebody said he can take care of the kid and let the mama stay with the friend.
Again, all this sounds great, and like I said, it's what y'all gonna do. But as a parent, what are you doing? As a parent, right? What are you doing? If that's your child,
hold on.
What's that?
Evie said, if you can't pay her safety deposit box, you shouldn't have a house that big. That's what? Well, hold on, man. Like the stuff y'all women go into to make a fucking issue.
Yeah, I'm
Like, I'm sorry. I usually don't drop the F word like that. But the stuff y'all make to be an issue. I get it. You don't like the fact they duh. You hold up. Y'all said if he got that money, he should be able to drop a safety deposit. First off, man, his money ain't supposed to be hers. This is out of the courtesy of somebody's heart. This ain't to live.
That's not always. Come on, E. You being financially
That's
independent,
crazy,
right?
man.
You know that's not always the situation.
Yeah.
You can have a people.
If you got a big house, it take a lot to maintain
A lot of
it.
people live beyond their means. That's why a lot of people go bankrupt. A lot of people do a lot of things. So that's nice to say. In the right situations, that is what it should be. But let's be honest, that's not what it is with the economy. What people say it is right now. Everybody don't have disposable income. They living in these houses. They got these nice cars, and they living at wit's end. You know what I'm saying? They can't do anymore, and some of this stuff is on credit. So that's not always the case. Best case scenario, yes, right. But most people in America is not living that best case scenario.
I hate this because I don't like when these conversations pop up.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes when they say that, you can't avoid it. The shit that people expect for dudes to do, just
unless it's them. Unless it's them.
Unless it's them.
Unless it's them.
Unless
You know
it's
what I'm
them, then
saying?
we can think about the nuances that come with situations.
Now, if it's you and you find yourself in that situation, you hoping that you had a baby daddy that's going to make sure that you're going to be okay until, you see what I'm saying? If you're a good person.
Y'all, they throwing them out too.
Man,
yeah, shoot, you can take care of the kid, but shoot, what's the name? She can be with the friend. What if she ain't close
find
to
an
the
apartment, go to the public assistance, do okay. But in the but here's the thing, y'all. All that stuff is great. In the meantime, right? As a father, and your kid is looking at you as a dad, the kid's gonna look at you and how you gonna deal with their mom, right? And like y'all always tell us, okay, now hold on, finna hit it.
Yeah. Go ahead. I see where you coming from.
Everybody always said lead.
Go for it.
Everybody tell us to lead, right?
Exactly.
You want us to be a leader and handle business, right? So as a leader, right? Why come you not let me lead now? If you love me, right, I'm leading and doing what's best for my kid. You wouldn't want a man that's gonna have his kid out there and put his mama there. You go do what you gotta do. I just take care of my kid.
Nah, you gotta do what's best for her and then everybody else.
Because the kid, no matter what the wife says, bro, I understand what my wife will be saying, but my kid is looking at me. And what's most important? Hold on, nephew, for me and you, right? As a man, what's more important in that situation? The way your wife feel about a situation or the way your kid is looking at their dad?
I said my kid.
What's most important? What the way your wife feel about that situation, or the way the kid is looking at their dad, how your dad gonna treat their mom?
Yeah, like as if I'm looking at it from both boy and girl,
yeah,
whoever it is, I'm making so it fit.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at it from my son's point of view, I want to show my son that if things come up, you should be strong enough to be able to take after not just your mom or at her side, but even if you're able to, your baby moms and your wife. You feel me?
Yeah.
If your wife needs something with her mama, you should be able to take care of her mamas too. Like, this is what comes with it. If I'm looking at it from my daughter's point of view, I need to show her that her dad is solid.
And somebody said, well, okay, Joe,
her daddy gonna take care.
Me, so what if the daddy came up in there? If the dad then fell on
he said it did, didn't it?
Okay, no, but
in the situation, did he say her husband too?
Oh, I don't know. I ain't hearing about the husband. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, if my wife ex-husband, had the kids, right, and he fell on hard times, right, what would I do? And I had the room. I'm gonna go to him man to man, and we're gonna have a talk, right? This is where we at. What's going on, big dog? First, I'm gonna ask him, is there anything that you can do, or any other place where you got family? Because sometimes you may be in a situation where none of your family ain't there. True. Or your family don't F with you at all. You see what I'm saying?
True.
So again, my whole thing is, before you move into my house, me and him gonna have that conversation about what this looks like. Him moving into the house. Hold on, let me cook. I'm gonna have a talk with him and let him know, right? This is where we are. This is the time limit that I'm gonna give you, right? If you can't go anywhere else, right? And if I got the money to put them up, but here's the thing for me: I don't want to be spending money just because I got my ego in the way, on somebody else. And I don't know how long that shit gonna be for. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving my disposable income or whatever to them situation. I'll put you up in the house for a little while or put you down in the basement and you handle your business what need to be handled, because this is the way I look at it. If I can't trust my wife with her ex-husband in the house, right? I don't need to be married to her. That's just the way I feel about it. If I can't trust my ex-wife with her ex-husband in the house with the situation that's going on, and he broke and he ain't got no money, and you want to go ahead and mess around with this dude, y'all can both get the hell about my house. Because basically what I'm saying is I don't trust you. If I don't let him stay in the house because he fell on hard time with y'all kid, I don't trust you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let my ego get in the way of what you gotta do for your kids. That's just me. If I catch y'all doing it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kick all y'all ass out my house. That's it. I'm not in a lose situation, right? Because if you was gonna mess around with him, you're gonna mess around with him, right? If this man disrespect my house at any point, I'm gonna kick him out. But I'm not gonna leave your child out on the streets if your ex-husband doesn't have anywhere to go. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, but that's probably me being desensitized. You ain't got to regret.
Okay, so why is it not about trusting your spouse, D? Because if you trust your spouse, right, nothing's going to happen. So what's the problem with the woman being in the house if she's there just to get back on her feet?
Well, females got a code with it. At least I like to imagine, especially when you get married to that point.
Because
like how
my wife can have now. What I'm gonna say in that situation, he was dumb as hell not to talk to his wife about moving his ex-wife into the house. That was dumb. That was ignorant.
Not ignorance. But that was
arrogance. Just take the kids.
That was arrogance on his part.
No,
just
disrespectful.
And you're not even trying to
hit that like button, yo.
You're not even trying to give her a chance to have an opinion.
No.
Like, I think this would have happened regardless, but you're not even giving her an opportunity to have an opinion, which to that I'm not finna know. But
I agree with you, Juanita. Good point.
I don't know how I don't know how some folks feel, bro. Like how they really move. Like, say for instance, because we was talking about the friend thing.
Yeah,
I think a lot of y'all don't give too much credit,
especially
around y'all age. And I'm gonna keep it 100 because you kind of nuance, and a few of the folks that you fool with kind of nuance to me. But the majority I see around y'all age, y'all don't F with each other like that. In fact, half of y'all ain't got too many friends, if at all, that would do that.
Right.
Like I said, you a nuance because your friends have held it down and you held it down, and that's understood between the two. Everybody don't, if they barely have one friend that would do that, let alone one that will hold it down to that extent. So it's like, and the only way they would do that is if they had a whole bunch of resources. So like, I don't think we giving too much realistic accountability on that end, especially if we looking towards that other end for your age group. Oh, y'all ain't got the friend that's gonna be like, all right, man, I'm gonna bring you in with you, your kid, and your wife, or you and and what? No. Y'all probably look at him. Hey, man, I hold on to the kid. Keep it pushing. You feel me? Yeah. Can you stay at mama house? Is Mom Duke's high? Is shoe? Do you got a cousin that's still that's in the state or something?
Yeah.
No, bro. So it's like to say that point when you're on unexpected hard times, that's a little bit of a spit in the face. And that tell me half of y'all ain't really been on it for real.
And
because you don't know what it takes to ask the person that you've been with, can I stay with you for a minute? Really? Like, you got to take that point of view for real. You know what it freaking takes to take just the friend that you with. Hey, man, I'm a hard time. I need a place to stay type of asking. Like, y'all don't really get what position that is, bro.
Hey, shout out to Erica's man, right? I guess he's watching the show. What's up, big dog?
What's
Erica
up?
Man say, you finna laugh at this one.
Oh,
he said, my man said the son would stay with us, and baby mama got to let me make sure I get this right. The baby mama.
Did you pin it?
Yeah, the baby mama got to figure it out.
My man said my son would.
Right? hey, nephew, shout out to you, big dog. I got you, bro. I got you, big dog. Shout out to you.
Oh my God.
Right?
Took my, I don't even know what else to say.
Bruh,
God, dog.
bruh, right? But shout out to you, bro. I got you, man. I feel you, bro.
Look.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I'll wrap it up here.
Hey, nephew.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
I peep it, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
I say it like this, man. Forget it. Look, I know it take a lot for you to ask for anything,
Yeah.
especially if you're not in that predicament.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if you used to asking for shit, you just gonna ask
Right,
because
right,
you know
right.
you can get it.
Right.
But if you know that it's really something you need and
Right.
you ashamed at this point of time, that's
Right.
a shame that they go on that you got to go stay with
Eh.
your baby daddy.
But here's the other part of it, and this is what I didn't like about that situation. It didn't say in the letter, but if the baby mama moved into the house without wanting to talk to his wife, that's a problem for me too.
Oh,
as
just
a-
expecting it.
yeah, because as a man,
oh,
right?
that's a good point.
I'm never walking into somebody's house, bro, without talking to him first. You see what I'm saying? And if
At
that
least
woman,
having a heart to
if
heart.
that woman moved into her house, because even if he didn't say shit, that woman herself should have said that I need to talk with your wife so she can understand and diffuse anything that she's thinking and understand whatever her rules may be for me in her house.
That's
you
a
see what I'm
good
saying?
point.
So
Because it didn't clarify.
it didn't clarify that. So if he moves her in and she just moved in without talking to his wife, that is a huge slap in his wife's face. No one, he didn't do it, and then that's a sign of disrespect from her as a woman to another woman.
And
So,
he still slapped his wife in the face.
yeah,
I mean, verbally,
but no, he was wrong. He was 1,000% wrong for moving her in without talking to her. You don't have that right when you're married. But the other part of it is that woman already showed my wife disrespect for not wanting to have that conversation, and I would have a problem with that as a man. You see what I'm saying? Because even if
Wait,
what?
Huh? You say you have a problem?
I would have a problem if you're talking to me, my ex-wife talking to me, right? She got my child. And you asking me, can you move into our house? You having this conversation with me, and you don't include my wife. I got a problem with the baby mama because there's a level of disrespect. Because what she should be asking me is, are y'all okay? And can I talk with your wife? Because this is a situation, and I need to talk to you, and I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you, but then I also need to talk to your wife. The baby mama should have been including the wife. Regardless of how she acts, she should have been including. You can't move into another woman's house to marry your husband just because you got their kid, thinking that you can make it walk up in the house because that's their daddy. That's bullshit. That's that's bullshit.
Ethically,
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%. Because if you've been walking into anybody's house and you know they have a married couple, then it's
You gotta respect.
it's two opinions in the house.
You gotta respect that territory, bro. And she did.
With that being said, though,
Yeah.
we are asking a level of respect from folks that probably don't have it. Like, and like we said, we only assuming at this part because we don't know. We ain't
for sure,
elaborate.
yeah.
We don't know. But if it's to that point, if she didn't say something,
Mm-hmm.
the husband opened that door.
He did.
He opened that door for her to disrespect her at that point. And it's kind of like if you speak to one party and they don't say nothing and it still stay silent, that they kind of speak for the couple.
Yeah.
It may have been that type of
May have been.
eggshelling around to where his wife ain't making it a deal.
Mhm.
She clearly upset, but she ain't making it a deal unless she's talking to him.
Right.
But the way he moving with actions is making it seem like it's already agreed upon between the both. So now you walking into somebody's house situation and you already got what's going on now.
Yeah.
Like I said, ethically all day, because I wouldn't move in somebody else's territory like that either. But if you're not so keen to it and you thinking everything is cool because nobody's saying nothing to you, and they constantly open up doors for you,
Mhm.
you'll probably, I guess it is cool.
Right.
I guess she did kind of understood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can get it from that point too. Like I said, ethically,
play
you
the-
need to go through the procedures.
Play the rest of this clip
The rest of it.
because you stopped the way it was, right?
Yeah.
Go play the rest of it.
Will say is to start off though, it's not just about the
why they
fact
so
that
low?
it's your son, and that they need somewhere to stay. I get that. The problem is your communication suck, right? So you decided to take matters into your own hands, which means you're single while you're married. And so if you're married, you had to discuss something, even as simple as this is my child and they don't have anywhere to stay. So it's the conveying of that would have changed maybe the dynamics of how she looks at the whole thing. Not saying she could agree or not, but she would have had an opportunity to agree or not. And so you had to at least grant her that as a respectable mate. And so because you decided, I don't give a damn about her feeling, I did my son. And so then she took it as disrespect, which it is. And so basically because of your approach, you made it worse. And so you could have had an easy situation, maybe, and she could have just obliged you if you would have approached her respectfully. But because of your approach, she decided to basically rebel against what you had going on. And now you're making a mess in your house that was already good. And so you basically are basically getting in your own way. Understand that communication is the key. You definitely need to talk to your mate and respect her. And if you can't do that, then you're going to create a different situation. And so, you know, that's a lot to ask for her to have your mate and your son come into the home that you guys are building, whether it's 20 bedrooms or 6. It's still you guys' home. So you have to be respectful to her. And I just think that now you ruined it. And so now you're going to have some extra money to come up with to get her ass an apartment because she can't stay there. You done screwed that up.
And
now
this is the
because you
male
made it
host
so
perspective. Wait
obvious
till y'all
that,
hear what
you
the
know,
lady
you were
has to say
calling
on the
that
show.
shot that she's going to rebel. So you now have to come up with some money or another situation to help her because you do have to help her. But yeah, that's a tough situation because ultimately you would have wanted them to be able to stay a little bit until they get their feet. But it's going to make the household uncomfortable to me. That's kind of tough. What you say, T-Ma? What say you?
I listen. I think you, if you had to answer for me, I think you could answer for me. If you know me, you know me. And the way I feel about this is
You're going
the
to let
only
her, the
thing
grandmama, everybody can come.
the only thing he did wrong was not let her know. And I don't even think he should have asked her for permission. I think that he should. I didn't. Let me go. It's my turn.
Wait a minute.
I don't think that he should have said, can they? I think that he should have gone to her and said, hey, my son and his mom have been evicted. It's a horrible situation. And you know, I can't have my son out on those streets. I'm going to let them stay here until, you know, we figure out how I can help them get something else. It's temporary, but I'm going to go and make sure that they stay here where it's safe and comfortable and all of that. I don't think he did. Or it's the only thing he did wrong was not let her know. But everything else he did, in my opinion, is fine because I have a heart like his and I have a mind like his. And I feel wholeheartedly that if something were to happen to an ex of his and his child, I don't care nothing about that girl as far as him and her and I'm the queen of the house. I don't care about that. I only care that his child don't have no place to live. His child is attached to the mother. So I ain't got no problems with her. Like, again, like this man said, if you are a woman and you be like, well, she can't come and live in here because I'm the only one queen in this house. What is your real issue? That's what I always want to know. Why is it going to be uncomfortable if they come live in here?
And so,
if we got 6 bedrooms, what is uncomfortable?
And so we got to get going. I don't want to.
I'm sorry.
Too much on it, but I respect what you're saying. So to piggyback off what you said to wrap it, and I wanted to get the audience.
I needed y'all to hear that.
What the? What?
See, if I would have said, they thought I was lying,
Bro, I ain't even because
you never listened to the whole clip. You didn't listen to the whole clip. You heard what she said? That was a woman.
It's like it's like what we do, what we in. This is the Matrix for real.
Did you hear what she, bruh?
That's
what she said.
What? I don't know.
You heard what she said.
Yeah, bro.
That's what
like
she said.
The only thing he did wrong is not.
So now you know what I want to say because I'm being messy. What the hell y'all got to say to that? Because that's another woman just like y'all. She said the only thing he did wrong was he didn't ask her, but he didn't have to ask permission because he should have did that anyway.
What?
This protein shake show tastes good.
Oh, hell! That threw me for a loop. I'm not even.
That's why I said let it play. Hey, let it land. I said let it cook. Let it cook.
Because it's definitely some stuff he did wrong in this.
And she agreed with that, but she said that
The only
asking, can they stay?
and telling
And tell her, she said, I
Telling
wouldn't ask.
them
She
they
said,
gonna
she,
stay.
she said, I wouldn't. She said, asking, yeah, but you know, can they stay? When I don't think he did anything wrong because you're not going to put the mama out on the street because she attached to the kid.
I think
That came from a woman, bro.
wow.
If that was a man, if a man, because you can't, ain't nothing to tackle. A woman said this. A woman, I'm not making this up. A woman said this. That wouldn't be respectful of his wife. He's wrong in my mind. Okay. With 2 commas, I agree with husband, but mother and I would have a discussion before proceeding. That's not the majority, right? No, that's a minority. But I'm saying there are women who think different than some of these folks be thinking out here, right? That's why I wanted to play the whole clip, because you would think that all women be like, yeah. But she would have then said, wait a minute. No.
He did nothing wrong. He should have just told
And
her.
here's the thing for me, I disagree with her.
Yeah, I'm in a weird predicament.
No, I disagree with her. I don't agree with what she's saying. I think
Just telling.
I
rather
don't think you just tell your wife that you're going to do something with another woman. With my kid, I ain't asking shit. You come on, my kid may be there.
how she phrased it, it sounded like she was phrasing it more towards the kid. I get it.
No,
He was like your
But
ex-wife.
but she said
and her son.
but she said,
But this
what-
the ex-wife and your son.
but she said, of course, the mother's attached to the kid, so why would I have a problem with it? So she was talking about the ex-wife too.
yeah,
Because she's talking about all of it. I'm saying I disagree with that, right? If it's my kid, I'm telling you my kid coming. I'm telling you. I'm not asking. I'm telling you my kid coming. That's not a conversation. But I'm not
but I
telling
had to ask.
But I'm not telling you that my ex-wife and my kid is coming. That ain't happening. Now, if my kid and when he got in trouble and the ex-wife don't want her or some shit, right? And the kid got to come to the house tonight, I'm telling you, hey, little Joe is coming to the house, and I don't know how long he's gonna be here. I'm not asking you.
Yeah, that's a predicament.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking my wife a damn thing about that. I'm telling you that they're coming.
I
What if the shoe was on the other foot? It was the man with the child out. And we've already talked about this.
Yeah,
like I said.
yeah. The dude just gonna be ass out.
Like I said, for me,
he's not gonna have a leg in the fight.
If a man was in there, happened to find himself in a situation, he had the child. Again, I don't give a damn about the ex and you and my wife like that. If he need a place to stay for a short period of time, bro, and he got a child, now if he just by himself, I can't help you. But if he got y'all a child, right, and he have no place to go for whatever reason, he got himself in a place, I give you a place to lay your head for a minute after me and him have a good talk, right? As a man, me and him gonna talk and let him know, bro, you know, this ain't what I like. This ain't what I want. I'm gonna tell him how I feel about it, but I'm not gonna throw him out in the street. You know what I'm saying? If I can put him up in a hotel so he can find something, I would do that. But if I'm not able to put him up in a hotel, I'm not financially, able to do that, and he has their child and he has sole custody of them, I will put them in the house. Again, if I got to worry about you and your ex in my house screwing around, I need to get rid of both of y'all.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid of
Slap
having
some
your ex
dick.
in them. I'm not afraid of having your ex. Here's my thing: respect my house. Don't be walking around half naked, right? Don't be in there trying to hold. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lay down the law. If he's the righteous dude, cool. If she's the woman she need to be, cool. If it's not, bro, everything is gonna show. I'm doing what I would feel in my heart that I think is the right thing to do because of the kid. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let my ego or my pride or whatever get in the way of making sure that a kid and a man is not gonna be in the cold for a couple of nights. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Because again, if I got to worry about you with your ex,
This ain't at this point in y'all life, this ain't the time for you to be trying to get something off.
if you want your broke ass baby daddy that's living in my house, right? And y'all want to screw around, bro, I'm kicking both of y'all out. And
the family ain't got no.
bro, listen. And I'm gonna talk to him, and then I'm gonna talk to him in front of you, and I'm gonna have that conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna totally understand where the hell I'm coming from at the end of the day. I'm doing the right thing for the kid, and we're gonna be, we're gonna do what we gotta go do to get y'all through this situation, right? You got a week or 3 days or 5 days or whatever to get your shit together, bro. If you can't, you can leave the kid here, but you need to go somewhere else. Like I said, we'll have that conversation.
Now
I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna get so much caught up in my manhood that he's gonna come in and disrespect my house. Let's see. A lot of people saying stuff here. Let's see what people are saying. Juanita said, and if I'm the parent, don't have any control over their life and how they handle their things. Have the child because that's an unfit parent that would allow something like that to happen. That's not the problem. I don't like multiple grown folks in my place. I mean, that's on you, D. That's your house. Everybody gonna do what they want to do in their own house. I'm just saying, for me, I wouldn't care about that. If I got a house big enough to take care of folks, you can stay if you want to. I'm cool with that. Sometimes they are not broke. Sometimes they just create scenarios to take advantage of. And like I said, you'll see that sooner or later. I'm gonna do what's in my heart. Whatever somebody else's agenda is, you'll see that eventually. And when I see it, I'll go ahead and act towards that. It takes months to evict. You think it would be there for a few days? It takes months to evict, but for people to ask you, and they done ran out of sources and everybody doesn't say no to them, right? They come to you as their last resort 9 times out of 10. So again, I hear what y'all saying. We all talking about the best case scenarios. We're talking about when somebody come and ask, like nephew said, it takes a hell of a lot for you to come ask your ex-husband, right?
Can you take after me and my son?
You know what I'm saying?
That means mama and daddy either ain't here to do it or can't do it.
Right. And that's a lot of pride for somebody to do. It ain't too many men and women that want to move into the house and see you lovey-dovey with their ex. You know what I'm saying?
So, and then I also encourage folks, you gotta think about the and you alluded to it. The view with the kid. If you was to just take the kid in and the mama gone, boy, dude, that is going to look away.
Yeah.
I don't care how understandable it is.
Right.
For a dude, that will look away because now either your daughter or your son is gonna come to you because they gonna see it,
right?
Because they gonna see her leave out, and apparently they was really, really close with them because they stayed with them.
Yeah.
When they see them leave out, they gonna ask you, "Daddy, why mama gotta go?"
Yeah.
"Daddy, is mama coming back?"
Yeah.
"Daddy, well, you don't want mama here?
You don't love mama no more?" You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, I get where you're coming from, but if you heard that, I would imagine, because I ain't got no kids,
bro.
But I would imagine you hear that from your son or your daughter, that's gonna hit a little different.
Bro, you're not
to where you viewing your ex-wife,
depending on the age
or your baby mama.
Depending on the age of your child and depending on the situation, bro. I think people will make different decisions depending on the situation at hand.
True, because I think it'd be a little bit more understandable if they older.
Yeah, so I get where
they can
I get women normal reaction to this. I get it, and like I said, I totally respect it. But if you're faced with that situation at that point in time, and that's that man child, and you love that man child, and that night they're sitting in that situation and they need to stay, right? And ain't too many people going to you just gonna sit up and say, nope, the baby can come, but the mama got to stay on the street. You're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You may not like it. You may be uncomfortable that night the way it is. You may get up the next morning and have a conversation with her, but you're not gonna put
it's a scenario.
Now it's some people.
You gotta. I would imagine she had to have cheated on you or something.
Yeah,
or something heinous the way you like. Nah, she can go.
But no, it's some dudes that ain't gonna mess with the baby mama at all. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously they got a decent relationship. You see what I'm saying? So that's why she felt, that I guess
at least resort, be able to get
to ask that question. You see what I'm saying? So I think it goes. I don't think there's no right answer for this for anybody. I think at the end of the day, it just depends on your situation. But if because we're judging today and being messy, I think he was wrong for not including his wife. I think if the female didn't have the conversation with the woman, she moved into that woman's house without talking to her. I think the woman was wrong too. I think it's on both parts.
Because folks got a way of naturally moving about stuff
to
where they just move like they own the place. They may not even try to do that on purpose, but it's like some stuff where you go to somebody's house,
Nate,
and they do some things, and you'll look at it and be like, "You got some nerve."
Yeah,
like how you move in somebody else's environment.
Yeah.
Like some folks are a little bit too, I don't want to say relaxed. I'm trying to put my word on it. But
nonchalant.
Yeah, on a situation. Like, you getting the benefit of the doubt right now.
Yeah.
Don't give everybody in the house a reason to doubt why the hell we did this.
Right.
Like you gotta
know
there's some folks like that.
But again, you're gonna know your ex. And here's as a man, regardless of your son and your baby mama situation, you knowing your ex as a man, are you going to bring a problem into your house when you know your ex is full of shit? You see what I'm saying? Because you got to make that judgment call too.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
You
So,
gotta match up habits.
No, because there may be a situation where you got to call your homeboy, where you got to call your family and say, hey, can they? And I'll do this for you. You see what I'm saying? Because your baby mama may be on some shit, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that you know that you just can't bring in your house because it's gonna mess up your household. I wouldn't bring a woman in my house if I know it's gonna mess up my household, a woman. I would bring my child in my household, even though it may mess up my marriage. You see what I'm saying? Now, if my child is grown, they got a short period of time. But if my child is a teenager and still in school or they're young, the wife gonna have to deal with that. That is what it is.
My kid is coming in regardless.
My kid ain't gonna come in regardless if they're grown. You know, they on a leash, or you know what I'm saying?
That depend on me.
For me, you know, if you're grown, you got that 1 or 2 times. But if you keep finding yourself in the same situation, we gotta have a talk.
I got 1 or 2 times either way. It's just how you abuse it. Don't come in and feel settled. You know what I mean? You need to be coming in and being proactive.
HR Babe said it's not always about the cheating. It's about
What else
other
are y'all
factors,
thinking about?
people, attitudes, and disposition. True. Like I say, everybody gonna say yes or no for their own personal reason about having their ex in their house. They will. And I mean, so that's between you and your wife. And if that situation happened for either side, that's how y'all gonna figure it out. Me, I wouldn't have a problem with it because I'm looking at because a man coming to a man want to move in my house with the kid, he's gonna feel some kind of way.
He should.
Period.
I mean, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to feel no way if I was.
But no, a man.
But you should.
But a man coming to his baby mama, talking to the other man, talking to the husband, and saying, "Can I stay with you?" As a man, bro, he gonna feel effed up. Okay, because
I'm talking and begging and pleading to the dude she moved on with me for. Like that's a hit. That's a hit.
Right.
Because you can't use the you ain't gonna find nobody better than me. And you can't use that no more.
No. And here's the thing for me, bro. Reason why I say this, because I've been through it, right? I understand what it means to be ass out and somebody give me a phone call and say, hey, pack your shit up, come stay with me. You see what I'm saying? So I get what that is. For a lot of people, maybe you haven't found yourself in that situation, right? But I was in that situation about 5 years ago, and I was going through a divorce. And me and my mom and dad wasn't on speaking terms, right? And I couldn't go stay at the house, even though we was in the same place, but I couldn't go stay there, right? And I didn't have the finances to do what needed to be done, right? I didn't. My friend, I told him that I was getting ready to go through a divorce. I hung up the phone. 3 minutes later, he called me and said, man, pack your shit, come here. I got a house, you know, and, you know, like his he said his house, the other side of the house, nobody's there. So you can stay on the other side of the house. I wound up staying there for 2 years rent free. And that's the honest God truth. I wound up staying there 2 years rent free, right? And my friend allowed me to bail my business, continue my radio show, to get back on my feet. But I didn't go in disrespecting this house, right? I was allowed to stay there because I handled my business and he trusted me and I didn't disrespect this man's house. So when people say that this shit can't be done, and I was in this man's space every single day, right? But I stayed on my side of the house. I kept it clean. I made sure that I wasn't in his way, right? I made sure every single day that I was there, or if I wasn't coming home that night, I let him know. Or when I was coming home, you know what I'm saying? If I had been gone out for a couple of days or whatever, I'll say, hey man, is it cool for that? I come back to the house, everything, you know, cool, whatever, right? So when people say what they won't do, that's fine for you. But I do know that because somebody opened their doors for me and I know what it did for me. If I saw somebody in that situation because I've been through it, I definitely open up my doors for somebody else.
Now, in saying that, we do got to bring up this situation. Depending on the ex. And I don't know if you've been through it with women, but I know I have. You get that one girl that you get close to or whatever it is, and she ends up confiding in you. You become special, right?
Yeah.
And in becoming special, she give you the details of her history, mainly love life, right?
Yeah.
And one of those folks that meant a lot before you, but meant a lot now, still. If it end up being that ex, and you know this type of information, like we saying, I'm assuming this because we giving different dynamics to the situation now.
Right.
If she know that this dude had a lot going on with this baby mama
Mhm.
and know how they used to get down,
Mhm.
she may feel that that's unnecessary tension, even given this situation. Because if you're inviting somebody in and I know you and they know you, we shouldn't all know each other and what we could do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, and that's where it comes to where I do think the wife deserves an opinion on this.
For sure.
Which is why I agree with you. I do not agree that you could just tell her it's going down.
No,
But
not your wife.
the opinion should be very much important here. Because if I know this is one of my exes I used to get down crazy with and I still had love for,
Mhm.
and then the better fruits with my son or daughter, I'm sorry, especially how young they is. That's not big enough to get in between.
But
that.
here's my thing though. In that situation, I would have to have a talk with my baby mama, like, baby girl, you know we can't do this.
Oh yeah,
You know
before
what I'm
y'all walk in with y'all
No.
clothes and everything, I gotta sit everybody down.
No. If me and you was hot and heavy like that, and that's the kind of relationship we got, right? And we cool like that, I'm not bringing you into my house.
Word.
No. Even with my child. I can't.
And so I was like, if I'm
but-
taking it with that dynamic,
Yeah, but
that's a
but
lot you asking
no,
your wife to put
but
down.
as a man, I'm not finna mess up my happy home with that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm on some bullshit at that point. That's me. I know what this can be. I know what that is, right? At the end of the day. And I know
do you think he could have been on that type of time?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, don't bring bullshit into your home when you know that a woman knows that she got a part of you that your wife doesn't.
Now, with that said,
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
That part.
With that said, from how it was phrased, he the one paying for everything. There is, and we know the type of guy that I'm finna go ahead and refer to.
Yeah.
The dude that pay for everything and think he can do everything because he got everything to pay for.
Bruh. Now,
like
but
he might
hold on now.
He might feel like
But
he
hold
can
on.
get this off.
A woman that's in a house and she's paying for everything, and her baby daddy wanted to do that. Think what some women would do. They do the same thing.
Yeah, they get that off.
You know what I'm saying? They do,
and make you feel like you really, make you feel like you so dumb for thinking this could happen.
And hold on,
happens.
hold on. And what you gonna say? Because the first thing a woman tells you when you living on their terms in the house, you get the hell out of their house quick, fast, in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
A woman would tell a man to get out of her house a hell of a lot quicker than a damn a man would tell a woman to get out of his house. A woman is quick to tell you get the hell out of their house, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't paying no bills, you ain't handling your business. A woman cannot be paying bills in your house, and you're not.
Amen to that shit.
But you know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. It takes a minute for a dude to tell a woman to get out of his house, but it takes a split second for a woman to tell you get out of her house, and you ain't paying no bills up in there. She'll tell you get out quickly. You know what I mean? So nah. But like I said, I would never. If I'm married, I'm not bringing no BS in my house. If I know me and old girls on that type of time, she can't come in the house because she's going to do things right to let my wife know that
she still got me.
She still, you know what I'm saying? She's going to do little shit. I know, because you know her, right? Why would you bring that kind of energy into your house? No. And I would tell her, baby girl, you can't come into the house because I know how you're going to come. I know you can't. You cannot.
Yeah, man,
what
you might got a good heart, but you might be
listen.
naturally flirtatious. I don't need my wife trying to
it's
read in between.
Bruh, if you can't, this is what a man has to realize, or a man or a woman. If you can't humble yourself to the other person when you come in this house, you can't come. You have to humble yourself, bro. You have to humble yourself when you come into somebody else's domain. If you done fell on hard times, you can't go off of past emotions and I got his child and he's gonna do this because. No, if she's coming in on that time, bro, you got to kick her the hell out. So I wouldn't even put my child and her in that situation. I would definitely have to try to find something else, or I would just have to say I can't help you. I can't bring her in my house. If she coming in with that kind of energy, bro, I cannot bring you into my house with that bullshit. You can stay on the couch for one night if my wife said you can, but you got to get up and go. You got to go next morning. You got to find somewhere to go. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't want y'all out in the street. You know what I'm saying? I may give you a cot to go sleep in the garage or some shit. You know what I'm saying to y'all? Do something so y'all won't be out there on the street if I don't have the finances. Because like I said, a lot of time, man, people don't have the disposable income to send you, put you in a hotel, right? You know, God done bless me what I do, but I'm not going to, that ain't everybody's situation. You know what I'm saying? So if your baby mama come up in that situation, you may have to do something for one night after you talk with your wife. You know what I'm saying? And the next morning they got to get the hell up out of there. But I'm not gonna disrespect my wife. Nah, you can't do that, bro. Don't mess up a happy home for something that you already put an X on. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Wife, finances, fiance, girlfriend. If we are paying the bills, you don't tell me, you ask. Okay, if you say so. The only thing that would require permission would
I'll have to read that again.
that's D with a man that she's gonna date, because she's saying wife, fiance, or girlfriend. Well, if you're my wife, I have to ask. Fiance, it's a possibility. Girlfriend ain't asking shit.
We could discuss.
Girlfriend,
Asking sound like you pay majority. Like, come on now.
well, hold on, bro.
We look good, so let's go ahead and you feel me? But ask.
Well, I'll say it like this here, bro. At our age, D, you're not going to be paying my bills as my girlfriend at this age. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be paying your bills at this age as your boyfriend. I'm not paying bills, right? You got yours, I got mine. I'm paying my own bills. So as your boyfriend, I got my own bills at my own house, so I'm not asking.
But that's different, Joe.
No, but I'm saying
girlfriend, boyfriend. She's talking about her husband,
right? She put marriage, fiance, or girlfriend or boyfriend. That's what she put.
Oh.
That's what she put.
Oh, I didn't read that.
She put
I thought she was just
she
talking
said
about
wife, fiance, girlfriend. If we are paying the bills, you don't tell me, you ask. And like I said, we ain't paying no damn bills.
I wish a girlfriend would tell me that.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I wish a girlfriend would tell me that.
Even if we living together, girlfriend,
God, you don't get out my face.
Bro, I go and pack my shit and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You can pay them bill by your damn self.
What?
Girlfriend, I'm not asking. I told you. Fiance and wife, y'all know my philosophy. They get different privileges. I'm not asking.
You a girlfriend. You ain't even a baby mom. No, chill out. Chill out, man. Come on now. I wish you would. Ninja.
Like I said, we have
fiance. It's a conversation.
It's a conversation. Wifey, definitely.
My wife got a lot of pull.
Wife got everything. Fiance
is a conversation.
But that girlfriend,
I wish you would.
No,
I wish you would walk over here.
Girlfriend, bro.
I'm gonna bring her in my house and say she can stay however long she want now. Don't worry, you got credit built up. Like, I just doing this to spite you. Like, come on now, do not. No. Know your role.
If you're in my house and you help me pay bills in my house, right?
Oh,
like I said, if you're in my house,
we got other conversations. If you helping me at my house, we got other conversations.
My bills are being paid regardless of you here or not. You paying because you're him.
Because somebody getting over somebody. I don't care what you say. Somebody getting over on somebody. Now, if you paying bills in somebody else's house.
Now, if you're in her house, that's a different conversation.
You ain't got no conversation.
You ain't got no conversation. That's her house. But if you're in my house, right? My house.
I wish you would.
My house. I got my pockets on it, and you my girlfriend.
You just don't know how petty I get.
Bro, as a girlfriend, I'm sorry, but you don't get to make those.
Make a baby, make sure she can't leave.
You stupid that one. I'm not gonna go that far. But as a girlfriend, you don't get that conversation. You'll probably come home and the baby mama downstairs.
What?
You know what I'm saying? In my house.
Hey, baby, I gotta let you know. I got one on the wood. Be playing confessions in the background.
You stupid. Yeah, but as a girlfriend now, but you don't get that kind of authority with me. Woo. And I shouldn't get that kind of authority. I mean, whatever you're gonna do in your house, I see at that point I got to make a decision.
Yeah.
If you move your baby dad into that house, into your house, right? I can either take it or I can leave. But see, I would probably just get up and leave if that's the situation.
Yeah, if I'm too uncomfortable with it, I'm leaving.
I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
but
because that's your house.
But if it's a situation I understand, I gotta take that.
But if I'm your boyfriend and that's your house, ain't a damn thing I can say. Because that's your house. You see what I'm saying?
For it.
You paying the bills. I'm staying there, so I'm probably paying some utilities and put some groceries on the table. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that for real. For real.
I probably bought a Little Caesars pizza.
But you know what I'm saying? But bro, you paying groceries. Bro, I hate when somebody say I'm paying bills. If you paying a light bill and a water bill, you ain't doing shit in the house. Most time people can do that without you. Once you staying there, you need to go ahead and pay that at least. But 9 times out of 10, if a person got their own place, they was doing it without you. You see what I'm saying? So you saying you paying bills with me? No, you paying bills with me if we go and half on everything.
Okay, so she said, I'm saying if you're living together, Joe.
We can be living together. If it's my house, you still going the baby mama. You'll come home. The baby mama can be here.
I don't think that changed that.
You see what I'm saying? If this is my house right now, I'm paying everything.
Because
right?
all I had to do is just throw that back at you.
You my girlfriend, right? You stay over here most of the time. You can pop up. My baby mama may be here with the kid because this is my house. I don't need to run that by you. What the hell am I running that by you for?
Now, dirty dude be like, well, you live in here.
No, but what I'm saying is,
wait, what's the rule?
if we're in a relationship with girlfriend and boyfriend, I don't need to ask you permission to have somebody stay in my house. I'm just saying, there's no tangent. It's no tangent for me to be had. I'm just saying it's my house.
That'd be so bad. Oh, you mad because she a baby mama? What you want to be one?
You stupid. You stupid. You stay at your house,
everybody be a baby mama,
and you staying at mine, and I'm staying. Yeah, for sure.
Turn it to open.
Yeah, and that's the way. And that's the way it should be. If you're not, you can come back after she leave, or you can not come back. But if it's my house, and I got a whole house, and I got a girlfriend, and my baby mama, nah. Go ahead.
You get a baby. You get a baby.
You stupid. Hey, Sheila. I'm not giving nobody no babies. That shit ain't happening regardless.
Turn your ass to Stedman so fast.
Nobody's getting babies, but you're not telling me. I'm not asking my girlfriend for permission. She can if my baby mama finds herself in a situation.
Oh yeah, this is my house.
Yeah, this is my house.
Yeah, this is my house.
That
ain't for discussion.
No, that's not a discussion we having. So you can take, I don't know what to tell you, you can take your little bill money.
Yeah. You can collect it. Make sure you get you a spot.
Hey, matter of fact, this month, don't even worry about paying them bills. Go ahead and take that and go, you know what I'm saying? Go do.
I'll let you stay till you get on your feet.
I'll let you stay till you get on your feet. I'll let you stay till you get on your feet too. You know what I'm saying? So both of y'all, if you ain't got a place to go, you go ahead and save up your little bill money that you've been paying for the next couple of months. And both of y'all, when y'all finna get the hell about my house, you know what I'm saying? I'm helping everybody today. Okay, cool.
And you homeless.
Cause I'm gonna have my house. You know what I'm saying? So if it's my house, bro. If it's my house, now if we got the house together, that's a different ballgame. But if it's my house and you my girlfriend, I'm not asking. That's not a conversation we having. And she was like, "Why you ain't tell me? Was I supposed to?"
Excuse me.
Wait,
I'm appalled and befuddled the whole time you asked me that.
No BS, but respect my house. Yeah. Like I said, for a wifey, bro, you can't do that. You got to handle your business. As a fiance, as nephew say, I think it deserves a conversation. As a girlfriend, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be at the end of the day in my house. And I'm gonna say this for the woman, right? It's her house.
They go both ways.
She don't have to ask me of who can come and who cannot.
But not many dudes got that nerve. Like it's something more around my age. But not many dudes got that nerve. Well, you just gonna bring your baby daddy in the house and yada yada. No, at that point, you kind of see the writing on the wall.
Read the comment above. It said, "Respect my house." Okay, your house, but if it's my house, I'm respecting it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I understand what he said. Respect my house, but if you living in my house,
if it's your house, I'm definitely not putting this on the table.
Yeah, but
that's disrespecting itself,
right? But if you're living in my house and paying some bills, right? It's like you said, respect my house. Hold on, D. Listen, what I said. You respect my house. You know what I'm saying? And I made a decision, so respect my decision in my house. That's what we're saying. Okay, so D says my comment. So what's D comment here? That was Roberts. Hey Sheila, here comes the tangent. No tangent from me. I didn't read that. I don't have a tangent. It's real short for me. Like I said, no conversation. I'm not explaining.
Like D. She get petty.
I love D, but you know
she get petty with us.
Oh, she said above that. Okay, hold on. Okay.
No,
God,
D,
damn.
why ain't you just pin it? You an admin.
The tangent. Hold on. Let me see.
If we are paying the bills, okay.
Again, if we paying the bills in my house, like I told you, you can take your bill money and get the hell out. If you paying the bills in my house, you're paying.
How many bills for you does it take for you to be
none?
Going to be a team effort?
None in my house.
No.
Hey, bro, no, bro, this my house, bro. We talking about present time. I don't need you to pay any bills in my house.
No.
So
I'm
if you
I'm not putting it to you present time.
no, but this is what we talking about present time. So if this situation happened and D is my girlfriend, right?
Okay.
And she's staying here most of the time and she helping pay some bills here.
Okay.
If she don't like what it is, I can pay my own bills. You don't get to make decisions in this house.
Oh, okay. So you looking at it like an optional choice.
Yeah, if you're my girlfriend, right? You're not paying my bills because I can't.
Okay, what if
I'm not
what if
bringing
it's not an optional choice?
then that's on you. You put yourself in a situation where you need her.
Yeah, if
then-
it's not an optional choice, I don't know.
Well,
That
no,
girlfriend probably
but-
got a little bit
but
more
again,
on the table.
but
than
again,
we
bro, here's the
know.
thing. It's no longer you can't no longer say my house.
No, you can't.
You see what I'm
can't.
saying?
You can't.
I can stand and say my house.
Now,
Right.
Hold on, Joe. God, dog, I want to leave this.
Because if
alone.
I got to go get a second job, I'm going to get a second job regardless. If you take your bill money, I'm going to get a second job. Yeah.
But Joe,
But
let's say it is still optional.
in my
And-
house,
No. It's right with me. Golly. If it is still optional and they're putting it out and they're paying half of the bills that you would normally be paying if you were living alone,
okay.
you're still kind of treating that like you living alone.
Yeah. Because it's still my house. If you leave, it's still my house. If you walk out
That's
tomorrow,
a slippery slope.
no, it's not, bro.
That's a slippery
No,
slope.
bruh. If a woman came and started paying half of my bills, she walking tomorrow, who got to pay these bills? Me. It's still my house.
On the deed, yeah. You just
Deed-
if
hold
you're
on.
looking at the deed
Bruh,
stuff, you
no,
kind of got over. on them.
No, no, I didn't because you gonna pay bills some goddamn well. So you just paying a little bit to be here, and you're not taking on the full responsibility. But I should be able to take on the full responsibility whether you're here or not.
I think that's opening up a crazy dodo.
It is no dough,
That's opening
her
up a crazy
house,
dodo.
bruh. If I walked on a woman, I'm living in her house, right?
Uh-huh.
It's her house,
It is.
right? So if I walked out, them bills are still gonna be hers. I have no say so in her house whatsoever. It's nothing I can do. If I take my bill
Well,
money
to
and
a
walk
point,
away-
you didn't deny them bills though. You didn't deny them bills
because
getting
you're
paid.
paying your way. If you stand in her house and you sleeping there, you showering, you paying your way.
Hold on, there's a difference from what I'm talking about in paying away. I
Okay.
feel you with paying away. Paying away, that's like
Nobody gets to live for free.
Well, with that being said, though, Joe,
What?
nobody gets nowhere for free. But at the same time, there are folks that can get some more places by paying more and putting out more.
Okay.
And would expect a different level
and this
than just the folks that's on the default level. You know what I mean? Like,
Bruh.
hold on, let me land. If they paying half of the bills, you still didn't say no to it.
Yeah, because we agreed that if you coming in, that's what you're gonna pay.
No.
Yes.
Nah, Joe.
That's an agreement.
That's opening up a slippery
What?
slope.
What?
That's
Bro,
opening up
what
a slippery slope.
Bro, what? Okay.
Let's open up a slippery
Let
slope.
me tell you how it's not slippery. If me and you agreed that you're gonna pay half, and there's nothing on paper saying that half of this and have anything in this house is yours, or you got any kind of equity in this house, or anything on these bills, right? It's all mine. That's a foolish idea on your part. Because the only thing you're doing is to say, hey, I ain't got to do all this. I can do to pay half of this, and I can live like this.
Yeah.
That's the risk that you take. This is not a slippery slope. If I'm in a woman's house and I say, and she said, well, if you're gonna come stay with me, baby, you're here most time, you're gonna have to pay half of this. I said, okay.
Yeah, you agree to it.
I'd agree to it. There's no equity in her home that I got.
Yeah.
That bill, the cable, but whatever, that ain't nothing, none of us mine. That's on me, right? When she tell me to get the hell out of her house and I done paid that bill that month, but she still tell me to leave at the end of the month and I just paid my bill, guess what I got to do, nephew? I got to go. There ain't no slippery slope. She gonna say, this is my motherfucking house. Get the hell out.
Get out.
Is she not?
No, she definitely is.
Right? No matter how much,
that might be-
how much you pay, even if you paid 100% of them bills in her house, you're paying in her name. You're giving her credit for it.
Yeah.
Your name ain't on a damn thing, right?
Yeah.
So when she
yeah,
tell you
yeah,
get
I
the
see,
hell
I
out,
see,
when she tell you get the hell out of her house, and I pay my own damn bill because she been saving her money, guess what? Guess what you got to do? You got to go. That's not a slippery slope. So let's flip the script. If you're in my goddamn house, it's the same thing. You got to go.
I'm trying to think because when I was taking real estate class,
I make her miserable.
think
I'm
somebody did.
petty. I'm in there 30 days. Law
Who said
says you
this?
have to. You can stay here. You can stay as long as you want to, baby girl. And y'all gonna be petty and be, but she's staying.
Squatters' rights don't work like that.
Huh?
if they going towards squatters' rights, I know that part when I was
Yeah, but you know, but here's the
I was
thing.
studying real estate. I know it don't work like that.
Listen, if you want to stay 30 days, whatever the law is, right? You still got to go at some point. It's still my house. No matter what the hell you do. When you with a woman or you with a man, it's still their house, right? So I don't care how many bills you pay in somebody else's house, it would never be their house. I was a man and I was staying with a female, bro. It was her house. You can help. You're gonna pay something when you're living with somebody, whether you're the man or the woman. And if you were the man, you're definitely gonna help her out, right? At the end of the day. But when she don't like what you're doing or you're disrespecting her house, what's the first thing a woman tell you to do?
Get out,
right? And no matter how long you've been staying there, how many times you've been paying them bills, how much you done helped her out, how much you done done, what the hell you got to do?
It don't matter.
You got to go. So if that works on her side,
that's a double standard.
It's not a double standard, bro.
Yeah, it's a double standard.
By law, get the hell out. You can do your 30 days or 60 days.
You know where the double standard lies.
I understand the way woman gonna look at it, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, as a girlfriend, baby mom and baby child can be wound up in the house. And it ain't a conversation that need to be had. You'll just find out when you get home. But you know, would I do that for real? I don't know if I would, but you know, if for real, if they was in a situation, I wouldn't. And I didn't have a chance to make that phone call. I'm not going to go through the nines with my girlfriend about why they can't stay. They coming, and we'll deal with that later. If it's my wife, it can be a total different ballgame. If it's my fiance, you know, it's a conversation to be had. You see what I'm saying? But if it's my girlfriend, it's not a conversation to be had. And if I lose my girlfriend in the process of having my baby mama with my kid in the house, I'll just lose my girlfriend. I'm okay with that because I'm going to take care of my kid as a girlfriend. But anyway, y'all, with that being said, that's just my choices, right? You know, y'all know how I feel about a girlfriend at the end of the day. And I hope a woman feels the same way about a boyfriend, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket until you marry them. All right, guys. You guys have a great evening. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun. What does that mean? Hey, Cake. What does all that mean? It means Denise, Joe, like and your boy, nephew, we love you. Y'all have a good night. So I will let my girlfriend know, but it ain't up for discussion. Oh, she'll know when she get home. Cake in the house. Yeah. Hey, I bought Cake book. Y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know how it is.
Baby mama and my baby though.
Huh?
She see my baby mama and my baby though.
You know, if I got time to tell my girlfriend that she's coming, I would. But if it's a situation, I'm not running to have that conversation, you know, because, you know, I'm in a relationship. And that's just me. All right.